got it.
I just need a better memory card. That's what
Yeah, remember? We already established that? Because I don't think Canon has a limiter.
Yeah, I don't think it does either.
You need one like I got.
Yeah. What is up, ladies and gentlemen?
What is going on, everybody? Stogies N Stuff.
What episode is this, bro? Talk to us.
Well, let's start off with a new era. Season 2.
Season 2 of Stogies and
We've
Stuff,
officially
guys.
wrapped up the first 30 episodes. That will be our season numero uno.
What a journey, ladies and gents.
What a journey it's been, guys.
Fun fact, on average, it takes us anywhere from 3.5 to 4 hours on just
prepping for the pod.
Filming, preparing for the film, and then actually filming for one podcast.
Right.
And then that's not including the man hours to, I want to say, edit. Maybe about 1.5, 2, right? So collectively, you're looking at about 6 hours being...
per pod.
Yeah, exactly. Being devoted strictly to one episode.
It's 180 hours, people.
180 hours.
180 fucking hours for you all.
Successfully 30
Do
episodes.
this for you.
Season 2, as of today, episode 31.
Today, leg day.
At the end of the day, though,
Today,
this is what I want to say. No one cares. Work fucking harder.
work fucking harder, people. Let's go.
Let's play our anthem real quick.
Go for it, bro.
We are at war, ladies and gents.
Always
Racism.
at war, people. Always.
You heard that? We're at war with ourselves. We did this shit to ourselves.
Way because the devil's trying to break me down.
All right. Thank you, Kanye. Always inspiring the people.
Yeah, he is.
But okay, guys, we want to do a little something different with our Stogies and stuff and do something live. We hadn't done this in a while, but I want to do the whole, let's do the cruising through X,
baby.
We can do it live. Let's do this shit live.
Let's do it right
Ready
now.
for it?
Fuck it, bro. Bust
right.
it out.
Just pulled up X. Let's see what's the first thing that comes up. Okay, black man changes his mind after white Trump supporters show him love on camera. What is this?
Such as the Trump people, you know, they just don't want to see it.
Hey, I wanted to take you over here with me to the Trump supporter side, and maybe you can show me if there is racism over here that I should be concerned with. He wants to know if he's going to be safe inside there if he goes.
Yeah, come on in, you go with us.
Well,
Come on in, man.
Hey, you guys out there changing me around. Hold on, a few more, I might change my mind.
Change your mind, brother.
Never mean to represent with me here.
You're with us. That's all that matters, brother. This doing black, white don't mean shit.
now I'm going to go over with the demonstrators with him, and he's going to follow me around and see if I get treated with love and tolerance.
Little fucking Nazi bitch.
Damn.
All I can hear what you're saying. You can't bitch. That's not even the
What the fuck?
He done woke up.
Yeah, bro.
He said, you know what?
quickest
I'm sorry about that. Nazi bitch.
I think he
Damn.
realized the practicalness. I think that what a lot of people don't realize is if you break it down as fundamentals, and this is just purely from an understanding of the terms, right? You've got your Democratic and you've got your Republicans. You've got the liberals versus conservative. Liberals by nature are going to test. They're going to be radical, naturally speaking. You don't hear of a radical conservative. You know what I mean? You hear of a strong conservative.
They try and paint that, though.
They try and paint that, but you don't really hear that. You want to know why? And if there is a strong conservative, it's only in counter or response to a radical leftist. I'm going to tell you why. You just saw it.
Fucking Nazi.
Nazi, whatever
Nazi
the
bitch.
fuck, calling all these extreme sort of labels. When you think about it, the liberals are going to contest and they want change. A liberalist wants change. They want to liberate someone from their traditionals, from their conservative thinking. A conservative wants to preserve. They want to preserve their ways of thinking. They want to preserve their ways of life because why reinvent the wheel? Why fix something that's not broken?
In other words, if we are going to attempt to change something, or add to something that already works, make sure it's an addition to its value.
Right.
Not necessarily just completely get rid of it and just say, hey, no, you know what, fuck this, just because it made me feel a certain way.
That's exactly
It's
it.
got to be practical.
That is exactly it.
Is it
And you just saw
does it
that
logically
shit.
make sense? I feel bad for that guy. He didn't woke up. I'm glad you woke
That
up,
was
my brother.
hilarious. At the end, the face, like,
Damn.
even like the, oh man.
Oh, what's this? In 2024, all right. I know that guy. Shiloh Sanders.
Isn't that dude like in his early 20s or?
He's a kid, bro.
I don't know. Hold
Son
on,
of
let me see. How
Colorado
old
head
is he?
coach Deion Sanders filed for bankruptcy to avoid $11.89 million in Texas.
This dude
court
is
judgment.
24, bro. Born in 2000. I remember back then hearing born in 2000. I'm like, oh, he's like 5 years old.
Yeah, fuck, we just getting old, bro.
Damn, dude, what the fuck?
During a road rage incident, damn, a young couple got out of their vehicle to beat up an elderly couple. It didn't work out for them. They got to be a liberal.
Okay,
They
I'm
gotta
not
be
trying to
fucking
be
liberals.
insensitive, but what the fuck?
Damn, she got an ass beat. Look, let me show
Wait,
that
hold
shit.
on, hold on. Yeah, back.
What the fuck?
Look at the old guy in the back.
He's got a bat and everything. What are you even doing? They got to be Biden supporters. Automatically.
Damn, dude.
There you go, lady. Let's go, Grandma. Wake
That's
her
a
liberal
straight-up
ass
grandma,
up. Wake
bro.
her liberal ass up.
That's a grandma right there.
Okay, so far it's been fucking interesting. Some random ass shit. Bronx voters clap back at AOC after she blasted Donald Trump.
Right here in the Bronx, New York.
See, what's this?
Right here.
AOC says if you're not a Democrat, you don't belong here in the Bronx. What do you say?
I disagree with that.
I don't think she should be here in the Bronx.
Oh.
What?
Look, AOC, look at the tremendous support for Mr. Donald J. Trump.
You need to tell her and she need to stay out the Bronx.
Damn.
Look at that.
Trump. I am a Democrat, and I belong here.
Oh, shit.
my man.
Donald J. Trump.
What?
AOC done for the Bronx. She's done nothing for the Bronx. Nothing. Nothing's changed. Nothing's gotten any better.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Let her come to the Bronx and let her come among us people that struggle. She doesn't even know what struggle is. Where are you from? The Bronx, actually.
I see a movement coming, ladies and
And,
gents.
and you know
I
what,
see
bro?
it
That's
coming.
interesting. Did you hear that last part?
What's that? Which part?
She doesn't know what struggle is. That's the biggest reason why people are resonating more with Trump. All the bullshit he's going through is almost what the everyday average person goes through.
Yeah, I agree.
You
bro.
think about it.
I'd agree.
He's fucking going through it for the people.
For the people, all because of the people. That's what it is, guys. It's for the people. I'm glad people are waking up, though.
Wake up, people. And remember, I'm voting for Trump. I'm gonna be fucking straight up with you.
So
But
am I.
that doesn't mean I'm not labeling myself as a conservative or Republican. I'm voting for Trump because right now I agree with his ideas. I agree with his the way he looks at shit right now, his outlook. If that changes within the next 20 years and somehow the Democrat Party is more of that, then maybe I'm a Democrat. If it's a liberal or not a liberal, what's the third party called?
Oh, an independent party?
There you go. If it's independent ideology, then it's an independent ideology. The point is, I don't like to associate myself with an ideology. I like to just have my views, and if someone's in line with my views, then that's what I'm voting towards.
Well,
None
I
of this
mean-
Republican Democrat bullshit.
There's so much of a left and right party now. You're either highly conservative or highly liberal. That again, there is no in between anymore. And I think this is the first time or it's been a while since now you have an independent candidate that has high influence, which is Mr. Kennedy. You know, he's pushing
Yep.
out. I think he officially qualified to be part of the debate against.
Yeah, he did.
Right. I mean, it's gonna be very interesting. Right, to see. I honestly don't think he's gonna win, but to have an independent party have that much an influence and finally be able to qualify tells you a lot where we initially stand right now politically as a nation. So stay in tune.
Well,
What's this?
hold on. Press pause real quick. Really quick, not to interrupt. I don't think he qualified just yet.
Oh,
I think
no.
he's still trying to.
I saw that he put it on. He tweeted that he officially qualified.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll defer to you. I haven't seen it.
I'll look it up right now on his end.
All right, bro. Let's play this bullshit. I already know it's
Let's see what
bullshit.
this lady doing.
I got some psycho bitch who just smelled my truck.
What the fuck?
Free Palestine!
What? What does that have to do with anything?
Right, and she slapped my ass.
Future kids. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
Bro, I would just throw her ass
Trying to
out.
be my homeless drug addict.
Palestine! I said! Free Palestine!
What the fuck?
Get the fuck out.
Damn.
And she just stays there.
Okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, what is this? What do her acts have to do anything in regards to freeing Palestine?
And what's up with the barefoot shit? That's what I want to know. Like a fucking half glove. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know, bro.
Half foot on glove and a barefoot glove, fucking foot. This is bullshit.
Got you at a
I
loss
can't
of words.
even say it right, bro. Like, what kind
got
of
you at a
bullshit
loss
is
for
this?
words,
This is
bro.
just another fucking piss poor excuse of a fucking horrible acting person.
A motherfucker.
A ham. That's how this lady's got me.
Okay, guys. We're not saying that. I'm not saying.
I
I
am.
can't speak for Mike. That
Fuck
freeing.
that. And
You know, trying to throw some good towards Palestine is wrong, right? You know, if you have a voice, let it be heard, but make the acts make sense. How does her getting into some worker's truck, smoking a fucking e-cigarette or fucking vape,
It looks like an e-cigarette, yeah. Or
Yeah,
vape,
something of the sort.
Same shit.
and yelling "Free Palestine" have to do with anything? Like, it just doesn't make sense. You know, this is something what we talk. This is what we mean by fucking liberals. Okay, I'm sorry. That's
Yeah,
the
I mean,
fucking
understand, guys, the message clear, what she's doing it for, but the acts just don't make sense. Wait, what the fuck
Oh
is
shit!
that?
I heard about this. Okay, hold on.
Hold up.
Okay,
We them boys.
I had to get up.
We're going to have to look at
Anyways,
the comments after this shit.
Lizzo
though.
reacts to South Park roasting her. Let's see what the fuck
We're going to have
this
to
is
look at the
about.
comments after this shit. Here we go.
No, but sir, my bad. Okay. Let's hear it.
Sheila, these new drugs are pretty amazing. I was feeling so ashamed of myself watching Randy go out and exercise all the time and not eating as much. But I just don't have the same kind of willpower he has. Which of the drugs are you on, Sharon? Ozempic, Manjaro? Oh no, I talked to my doctor. He said insurance wouldn't pay for those if I had diabetes. But if you can't afford them, then how are you managing your weight? Don't you know, Sheila? Now there's a whole new obesity drug for those of us who can't afford Ozempic and Manjaro.
Ozempic.
I controlled all my cravings to be thinner with Lizzo.
What the fuck? With Lizzo, team, yeah.
I've lowered my standards and my expectations.
There you go, Lizzo. Doing good for the people.
I don't give two shits.
It's literally a fucking ad. You eat what you want.
Stop listening to Lizzo if you experience suicidal thoughts.
Damn.
Side effects may include pancreatitis,
Cut the fucking album!
The album.
concerns of obesity.
Ask about the power of not giving a fuck with Lizzo.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Diet suppressor. What the fuck?
Bro,
Oh,
what is this
man.
bullshit?
Bro,
I mean, look,
this reminds me of that shit that we were talking about it the other day. We were at the gym. What was it? There was a fucking meme.
it was a meme.
What was that meme again?
It was the meme of you've got guys talking shit about Lizzo, right? Like
Yeah.
saying, damn, she need to lose weight, whatever. And then girls come into her defense, no, Lizzo's beautiful, her body's beautiful, you know, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That's a beautiful woman. Fast forward later, you got guys, all right, whatever the fuck, we're not going to be dicks, all right? We're going to compliment. So you see a girl, the meme's like, guy compliments the girl, wow, you're beautiful, you look just like Lizzo. And the girl looks at her like, the fuck do you mean I look like Lizzo? The fuck's that supposed to mean? It's like,
What do you
well,
mean?
Shit, you just said don't body shame that Lizzo's beautiful. Are you saying, like,
I'm giving
counter
you what
now?
you want. Exactly. I'm telling you. You look like Lizzo. Like, you're as beautiful as Lizzo. And then what ends up happening? The fuck does that? I don't want to fucking look like Lizzo. I mean, Lizzo, you cool, man. I mean, I got nothing against you. You know, I don't know you. I mean, I'm not gonna say you're a bad person. I've just seen some of your agendas sometimes.
Yeah.
Apparently, I know last time I heard something about you, you weren't treating your workers or your dancers pretty well. But I really don't listen to your music. But apparently, women love it. You know. But South Park's making a difference, man. They're the only ones right now. Fucking just calling out shit the way it is, bro.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got here. What else we got here, brother? Okay. Shit. That is weird. Is this true? Taiwanese president is hosting drag queens in her office? What the fuck? Of course, Andrew Tate.
Well, Andrew Tate fucking posted it. Now that Taiwan's president is hosting.
Let's see, what is this?
I'm not going on the scale.
Does height matter?
Of course it does.
Step on the scale.
I'm not going on the scale.
This is what we're talking about.
You should love a guy for who they are, now regardless of height.
That's true.
So take it back.
I'm not taking it back, Reverend.
Step on the scale.
No.
You're being a coward.
Wait, you're ridiculous. And
If you care about height, you're ridiculous.
but you don't even know an exact number.
You don't need to know an exact height.
All you gotta know is that they're taller than me, and that's it.
Okay, I want you to be lighter than me. Step on the scale.
I want you to be fucking lighter than me.
Fuck you.
Damn, bro. Holy sh. Okay, this is what we mean, man. It's like, look, if you're going to dish it out, be prepared to take it as well. You guys are going to have a certain criteria for men. Men should have a certain criteria for women without you guys initially saying, like, nah, fuck that. It doesn't work one way. It works both ways.
Exactly, guys. I mean, it's got to be a double standard.
That's what a president looks like right there. I think actually, when I was cruising, I think I saw something else.
I like that when I was cruising.
While I was cruising. Whoa, what is that? Meanwhile, Russia.
What the fuck? Valley View, Texas? I don't know what the fuck that is. That's
Oh,
it
what
said.
the fuck? That's us. No? Oh, no, wait. That's an actual city.
Yeah. Damn.
Shit. Violent tornado.
How long ago was that?
This was
8 hours ago?
Fuck. Shit. What's going on with our weather, man? 50 Cent. What is he doing?
That sounds like Rick Ross.
That's how it does sound like Rick Ross. That's how you end up like P. Diddy, man.
That's pretty much what he said, right?
Yep. I heard something, man. I heard something about Trump. What is this? I think I saw this.
In the future, Bitcoin will be made in the USA, not driven overseas. I will support the right to self-custody to the nation's 50 million
Damn.
crypto holders.
Okay.
I say this with your vote. I will keep Elizabeth Warren and her goons away from your Bitcoin.
Oh,
There you
shit.
go.
And I will never allow the creation of a central bank.
Oh,
digital
shit.
currency.
He just got a whole new party of voters
shit.
right there,
Yeah,
man.
he's going for those
Yeah.
people.
You know what that means, ladies and gents? That means Bitcoin is actually going to be a thing here for currency. It means any kind of cryptocurrency is going to be a real thing here. And it's not going to be centralized, meaning the people keep the value of the coin or any of its coins.
Right. The importance of that, guys, is the equivalent of the Federal Reserve.
That's right.
Now, as you're aware, the best way to put it is they keep just printing fucking money.
That's right.
And they keep printing money because there's no standard against it. Back then, the U.S. dollar used to be backed by gold, which was the equivalent of what Bitcoin does, right? But there's a finite amount of gold, which means that the dollar was able to maintain its value because it was backed by a finite amount of gold. They got rid of that, did the Federal Reserve, fucked it all up, and now we're $30+ trillion in debt. We have to continue printing money because the amount grows by like what, $1 trillion every 100 days or something like that. What the fuck? And the amount of, I'm not talking about debt.
I mean, think about
That's
it, guys.
fucking scary, guys. It's a system that's gonna fail.
Yeah, people keep talking about a mortgage crash. Sorry, I'm highly invested in real estate, but people keep talking about a market crash, right? Do you understand that there is such a thing as a reverse market crash, meaning where something is a place, a country, ends up becoming too expensive to actually live in? In other words, they can no longer control the interest rate. They can no longer control how inflation is managed by interest. Right. It just keeps skyrocketing. That right now, I mean, fuck, the interest rates aren't doing shit to the inflation rate that we're at. I mean, they're kind of keeping it at a steady standstill, but it's not making America any bearable to live in. Right. Democrats, you fucked that up, man. Fuck. So, anyways, that's currently what we're dealing with. Hopefully our true president can fix this shit because god damn do I miss him. But I mean, I think that's enough of cruising through X currently. Unless you wanted to check something else out.
No, I think that's good.
It's good. Just a little humor for you.
It was a little humorous.
We're
it was
human
also
too.
enlightening.
It's enlightening.
Enlightening, man. Especially that last one you just found, the crypto.
Yes, sir.
I think that's very important.
You want to take a pause?
No?
Okay.
So, next topic.
Next topic, ladies and gents. We got to talk about it. Mike and I were debating whether or not to talk about it. I see it on the screen. Let me bring this up.
Guys, Ryan Garcia,
Oh, shit.
quick timeline of events. For those of you that didn't see the fight, he had a fight against Devin Haney, which is the current lightweight champion, I think, right? Something like that.
That's right. Well, no? Or he didn't get
He is.
He
He is because Ryan Garcia missed weight, so he wasn't able to be a contender.
He just got a loss, but he didn't get the belt, right?
Right.
That's initially how it works.
Haney was undefeated.
So let's talk about Ryan Garcia. What about him, bro?
Well, getting into it, Haney was undefeated. We're going into the fight. He fights Ryan Garcia. He loses. And it went to a decision because the ref didn't let it be by knockout.
To be honest, it should have been a fucking TKO.
Yeah.
That fucking ref.
You could tell the ref didn't let it. Anyway, fast forward a couple days. Every fighter usually has an A sample and B sample test the day of the fight. The reason being is because they basically do an audit of the fight, make sure that the victor didn't win because of X drug or X enhancement, whatever the case may be. Well, Lord behold, somehow the A sample of Ryan Garcia's test, which you can see right there. Now, he claims contamination, but the A sample came back positive for what's called Ostraine. It's a SARM.
That's right. Steroid, basically, guys.
Yeah, it's similar to a steroid. It's not. It's an androgen receptor, which makes it just like a steroid, but for classification purposes, I don't think it is a steroid. But it's basically a steroid.
It increases muscle mass.
Right.
All right.
It increases muscle mass and stamina and strength, you name it.
It's not FDA approved. Any of that sort. So it's not approved for human regulatory use. Right?
Then he gets all this backlash. Ryan Garcia is told, "What the fuck, dude? I don't respect you," by a bunch of fighters as well as other individuals, fans. Right? Ryan Garcia throws a big fit about it. Hires his legal team. They're confident they can prove that his supplement was contaminated because that's what he was saying. He's like, they're going to try to support Ryan Garcia's position prior to their involvement that it was contaminated. And I think, I don't know if I had said it already, but basically he had this video and in his social media, he was like, damn, this ashwagandha must have done it already. It really did the trick for him.
That ashwagandha, brother.
But, that's the whole deal, guys. Basically now his position, and as well as by his legal team, is going to be that it was contaminated and it's going to be countered by a hair follicle test.
That's right. So they did the hair follicle test. Apparently, when Mike and I were doing our research when it came to hair testing, right? Which, by the way, we tend to use credible sources. Some fun facts for you guys, okay? For those of you saying, "Oh, hair testing is not as accurate, urine testing's better, etc." It's up for debate. At the end of the day, what a hair detection does is it provides a long detection window, okay, of up to 90 days. And the thing is, even if you try and dye your hair, etc., put any kind of chemicals on it, it does not necessarily tamper the hair,
Right, it's tamper
testing.
resistant.
Exactly. So it's highly effective, especially against any kind of long-term use of any kind of drugs, right? So let's be honest. If they're training normally on for 3 to 4 months, I mean, if someone's going to be on Ostraine, right? I mean, you're gonna need more than one fucking dose of this, okay? As you initially manage it through cycles. And anyways, the hair testing came back negative, right? A lot would say that testing is a lot more accurate. That's also a lot more expensive than just your typical urine testing.
Exactly.
So,
and that's pretty obvious why they didn't do the hair follicle. At the end of the day, if it's standard to test all fighters, and that shit can get expensive, even more expensive. Real quick.
Yes, it can. That's right. So, although both tests are effective, urine focuses more on immediate results. Basically, what comes out of you is what was recently put into you. But again, the dose was so small. I mean, it could be more in favor of Ryan's argument and his legal team saying it's practically insignificant.
Based off of a contamination.
Yeah, exactly. Contamination, right? They have more leeway on their end for that argument, I believe, as opposed to someone else debating the other.
What's interesting is I don't know about the rule and how it works on whether there's an intent factor, which there probably is. But my understanding is any trace of Ostraine within the urine sample, whether it's a millionth to the gram or 1,000th to the gram, any trace is considered legal for purposes of fighting, obviously for the edge. So the question of intent, it really will help determine whether they make the fight as a no contest or what the fuck's going to happen, right?
Now you tell me.
It's also for Ryan Garcia's sake, for his own sanity in the sense of him as a fighter, because this can really damage his reputation, not in just that fight, but going forward. No fucking fighter's going to want to fight a guy that has been accused or alleged to have been used
I will
physical
say,
enhancing drugs.
There was a significant difference in performance from both Haney and Ryan Garcia. I mean, Ryan Garcia just beat the shit out of Haney.
Bro, Haney's face the entire fight was like, what the fuck's going on right now?
He looked fucking shocked.
He looked lost.
He straight up told, after, the first accusation of the whole Ostraine, him initially testing positive for this, Haney came out, him and his team came out right away and said, I knew it. I've never been outperformed that way. I know I'm a good fighter. And then again, the results came back and said, nah, I mean, he initially came back.
Like, you look at Haney's fighting style out there, it almost looked like he was a little dude just like making sure he didn't get too hurt. Almost like
Let's just be honest, man. That fight should have just been TKO, bro.
It should have after the 4th round.
Yeah.
Or was it the 6th round? I think it was the 6th round where he knocked him out.
Just completely outperformed.
I wouldn't say it was a complete knockout, but he knocked him down.
Now, some of you guys may know that one thing that I do know that doesn't help Ryan Garcia's case is the fact that during this whole fight, or preparation for the fight, he was saying some pretty questionable things on social media, right? One would question his sanity.
I mean, clearly he claims that it was a marketing ploy.
He talked about children, him seeing children in I guess
getting tied to a tree. This was I actually witnessed this live because I was tuned into Andrew Tate's.
Mike fucking messaged me, bro. You see what's going on? I was like, what? What are you talking about, bro?
I forgot what it's called on Twitter, X, Spaces or something like that. And Andrew Tate invited Ryan Garcia. Andrew Tate was hosting it, and Ryan Garcia was making these claims of, I mean, because of Alex Jones, we all know that. What's that place called again?
Which one?
With the owl.
Bohemian.
There we go. Bohemian Grove is real. We know that because of Alex Jones.
That's right.
But he's sort of piggybacking off it, and then he said how he got tied to a tree and witnessed heinous acts on children.
So he's saying all these things and saying he has proof, but then at the end of the day, he mentions that I think he got on a podcast with Patrick David, right?
Yeah.
If you guys don't watch that, PBD. And he talked about it, that it was just all basically a marketing scheme. Now, he did confirm, he said, I'm not ready to release this out to the public as far as the proof he has towards these certain heinous acts to these children, which nobody wants to fucking see. I'm going to be fucking honest. It pissed me the fuck off. We know this shit's real. We know there's an agenda behind it. And it's just idolizing, it goes as far back as idolizing fake gods and the way to praise them, right? We all know that, Mike and I being Christians here, there is only one God, and there is a right way to praise your God. Exactly. All glory to God. But what I'm getting at is these acts and him claiming that it was a marketing scheme doesn't necessarily help his case. As you guys know, Ostraine, you know, it being a form of a SARM, because that's initially what it is.
Right.
It is. It can cause some of the symptoms can be, you know, unusual behavior. Right, emotional swings, restrictions when it comes to testosterone. I mean, it just fucks with your whole body overall. So
then the way he's acting,
you can basically. I mean, I saw this fucking video of him jamming out with an orangutan not too long ago, and he's like,
yeah,
did you see
I
that?
don't know if it's his own rap song or something or music. Is it his own music?
I don't fucking know.
It looked like he was recording a music video.
Let me see if I can
looked
find
like it was
that
his
shit on
music.
X. Like, watch. Let me see if I can bring it up.
I would just put Ryan Garcia and orangutan or some shit. Or just put orangutan.
See, there it is, right away. First thing. Bro, that monkey is vibing as fuck right now. Anyways, I mean, he might just be having fun. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's just... I'm just saying that his acts aren't necessarily helping him. But it doesn't necessarily mean it's SARMs. It could be the fact that, you know, he's just had too many fucking blows in his head already. That
CTE.
That shit causes shit, bro. And anyways, all of this going against Ryan, of course, you know, all these accusations brings about other people to basically make him vulnerable to certain suits and stuff. You know, there's this feud still going on with Logan Paul and Ryan
which is
Garcia.
a whole topic in and of itself, bro.
I mean, let's bring this up. I saw this the other day.
All right, so just to conclude the last one, because I think there's still a lot we can just sum up real quick. That way we're not confusing everybody. Is this whole going back to the A sample and B sample? The A sample is the primary test, and then the B sample is the backup, right? And the B sample is in case of situations like this where there's allegations of contamination, whatever. They're like, well, you know what? We've got another sample. The problem is the practicality of it is that other sample could be contaminated too. So, I mean, it doesn't really solve the issue or fix the problem of accusations or allegations of contamination. But nonetheless, the B sample came back positive again for Ostraine. Now, going back on Mo's description of the hair follicle versus the urine, both have their benefits, both have their cons, but it's pretty obvious why the boxing organization does a urine sample other than the cost factor. It's because a urine sample is pretty accurate for short durations. In other words, if Ryan Garcia was taking this stuff within a week or the day of even of the fight, it would come out in the urine sample. Prior to that, it'd be a lot of difficulties finding that in urine just because for obvious reasons the body's always
cleansing itself.
So, big picture though, it's obvious why Ryan Garcia's team took the hair follicle because it's not like you get any benefit from Ostraine the day of or even a week within. You might start to see a physical difference, maybe if anything, but for a fight like that, for experienced boxers, for going against an undefeated boxer, I highly doubt there's going to be any sort of benefit to it. So to wrap that up, I think the legal team is doing a great job doing hair follicle because the hair follicle can go back up to anywhere from 90 days to 180 days. And what they're establishing is that if this guy was using Ostraine to prepare for the fight, it would come out in the hair follicle because it would have been something he used throughout preparation. That's right. And not a week prior.
And let's be honest, another fun fact to add that is that the contamination for a urine sample is highly likely as opposed to a hair follicle. Just know that. So, again, the urine samples were done within those 90 days. Initially, the exact same thing should come out. From what I saw, it's not like Ryan has dyed his hair. If anybody even wants to try and make that argument that, yes, dyeing your hair can cause some kind of contamination towards the hair follicle sample. But the thing is, there has been no change towards his hair.
And you would have probably seen that in the hair follicle.
And it's not like he did some sporadic decision to shave his fucking head and be like, oh, well, this is what you got, you know?
So, right.
So,
exactly.
You know, then one could have said, well, he shaved his head for a reason. And then him would have, no, I just felt like looking different. He didn't do anything of the sort.
So, two-pronged defense here, especially if there's an intent factor to this. Number one, the hair follicle shows there was no pattern of use because it would have come out. In fact, the hair follicle shows no strains of Ostraine, which proves his position. Number two, even if there was a contamination, even if he did test positive for the urine, it doesn't rise to the level where he was actually taking a SARM or taking that androgen receptive drug, right? Because it's such a low level that it's in line with more of a contamination rather than an intentional use. So I think Ryan comes out victorious here. And if he doesn't, they're probably out to get him. Who? I'm not going to make any accusations who. I'm going to leave it vague, they intentionally, because that's kind of fucked up.
Okay, well, speaking about going out to get him and stuff.
Yeah.
Whenever...
Nice little segue.
We've seen the trend where whenever some individual or some company starts making some kind of trend, or they just start becoming, I guess, social leaders, right, of a certain movement or act, you got some enemies. They come about. It's just natural order. But let's talk about the feud between now Ryan Garcia and Logan Paul, and how Logan is initially using this towards his
brand
benefit. So this week, you would have seen exactly 2 days ago, Logan posted this screenshot of this initial complaint for defamation towards Ryan Garcia. It's got Prime Hydration LLC, which we all know is Prime, versus Ryan Garcia, which, by the way, guys, I've actually never tried Prime. I stay away from that. It looks like there's a lot. The thing is, there are a lot of suits actually going against Prime. I don't know whether... I'm no expert.
Before you go on, who the fuck drafted that?
Tell me what you mean, bro. Talk to me about this.
None of this shit is standard or practical. What the fuck is this shit? Original complaint 4. You're listing out the causes of action within the title. Who the fuck does that? And then not only that, you go down world renown.
Yeah.
Like, where does it? I'm trying to look for it. You had shown me a little earlier. Right there. World renowned.
You're not the only one that brought that up, bro.
Anyway, continue, bro. Not to disturb you. I just had to because I'm looking at this shit and I was like,
always fucking with me. Let me talk. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, a lot of people are actually, the fact that you brought this up, bro. A lot of people are questioning what kind of attorney. They're more worried about the attorney that drafted this shit up. Which one? Let's see.
Right there. It bothers me that your attorney didn't use the term renowned correctly.
Exactly. So, I mean, I don't know if this is real. I mean, I don't think he'd post something that's fake. Seems like this is a legitimate. I mean, it has right here.
So right there, I was exactly at the top.
523.
That's right.
I mean, shit,
docket
guys,
entry. So document number 1, there's a docket for every case, right? Which means typically the complaint is the first filing in a civil suit, which is why you see up there document number 1. It means it's the first docket entry. Now it's a 20-page document. I need to get a hold of this document.
You see why Mike should pull it up next episode? Let's pull it up, bro.
Yeah.
But anyways, you see how and why it's so important to initial hire professionals for any kind of legal actions, guys. I mean, not just because of my brother, but Mike knows his shit, guys. I'm telling you the truth. Mike knows his shit. But after this, after this page, right? And Mike, you can pull up what you found right now, right after. But I want to go ahead and pull up Logan Paul's, I guess, point of view towards this whole situation, because he did put a video up next also.
Do not go drink Prime. There's horrible chemicals. Prime tastes like straight.
All right, let's talk about it. Prime Hydration, a better-for-you beverage company that I co-founded, has sued influencer boxer Ryan Garcia for defamation.
The dude's been going nuts on social media, claiming the drink is killing you, it has cyanide in it, it has poison in it, all untrue stuff, obviously. It's a hydration beverage. It's the best hydration beverage on the market, besides water, obviously. But the 20-page lawsuit is right here. You should check it out. But the kid needs to be held accountable.
See, it's a real lawsuit.
Sad because Ryan and I used to be friends, and when he kind of started going
he was
crazy,
young.
I reached out to him, but I think he changed his number, so I reached out to his lawyer and urged him to help Ryan get help before he goes into his next fight.
So he ends up fighting Devin Haney, and he beats the brakes off him, only to find out that he tested positive for a banned substance, a performance-enhancing drug called Ostraine, twice.
But after the fight, he was making it seem like the whole going crazy thing was just like promotion for the fight, like it was just a joke the whole time.
We have a pre-recorded.
That's what we're talking about.
Ago. I said I'm about to make sure everybody thinks I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
The only thing is, he was saying some crazy shit.
I don't give a. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
I've been in Hollywood. I've seen
They
it.
held me down. They made me watch little kids get.
We have all the proof.
You have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do.
Bro, you got horrific stories of kids being tortured, talking about you have proof of child trafficking rings, all to promote a fight. I don't know about fighting. I'm 0-15, but that seems a little crazy.
0-15.
0-15.
Imagine a boxing league where you can do steroids.
Oh, by the way, Ryan, have you saved the kids yet? Or done anything for them? Or donated the $20 million to Gaza like you said you were going to do after you won?
And this tactic of like faking these text messages like they're coming from me while you're mocking your own religion and using the deaths of children in Gaza to make me look bad is disgusting.
He also lied about me threatening his daughter. This is a real series of tweets. I don't even know what to say. What? This one's crazy. He called me a in the caption of his Instagram. Meanwhile, this dude was caught DMing a 15-year-old when he was 19.
I posted a picture and said, my
Damn, Ryan.
a million pieces. And he texted me back, so I'll spend an entirety putting it back together. That's what when I was like 15, 16.
Ryan Garcia.
Damn, she put him on the spot.
Freak. This is why we're suing you, bro, because unfortunately, I don't know how, there's a large portion of the population that are idiots and they actually believe the stuff that's coming out of your mouth. Prime is a multi-billion-dollar business with 1,000 employees. It is not just me. We have an amazing team that works very hard to make this product. And we're not going to let some dude on social media lie about us and cause real-life damages just to get attention.
And of course, this dude had plenty to say in my DMs. Look at him go. I invited him on the live stream, and of course, he didn't show up.
Right, I invited you 100 times.
In fact, he actually declined the offer.
King Ryan declined. Screenshot. Because he knows he's going to say some stupid shit.
The craziest part about all this is that it started because I was making fun of him because he thinks the earth is flat.
Hold up, you think the earth is flat? I think it's flat, but it has a dome over it.
Shut the front door!
Master Ryan Garcia needs to be stopped. He's evil, he's delusional. God bless you, Ryan.
Do not go drink.
There you go. Well, look, if there's one thing we all know Logan Paul's good at is manipulating media.
Oh yeah.
So he made this video. It's a pretty strong form of marketing in regards to his agenda. I can't say that he did a bad job putting this video up because definitely makes a strong argument against them in regards to why they're claiming defamation. I can see, right? I mean, Ryan Garcia is highly influential. He does have a strong form of followers, and initially his word could play a part on how a company performs. But again, I can't necessarily say that Prime is a shitty product. I'm not an expert in the field. Granted, one can argue that overall energy drinks in general are just bad. I mean, that's obviously been made known by doctors. 200 milligrams of caffeine for kids, is that really good after all? Sum it all up, that's probably about 2 cups of coffee, right? But
I think that sounds pretty right.
yeah, but that's just the choice of parenting. If you guys feel comfortable with allowing your kids to drink 200 milligrams of caffeine right now, then shit, then maybe it's really the parents' fault. But I don't know. I mean, that's all up for debate. That's a whole nother debate in itself. Let's go live and talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll debate you right now. Oh, I'm just kidding.
So I found the suit.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I see, bro. Let me see it.
I'm gonna send it to you so you can bust it up there.
Let's see. Let me at least.
I'm gonna airdrop it to you right now.
And airdrop it? Oh, okay, perfect. That works even better. Airdrop it to
That's
me.
what I
Let's
was
see.
looking for, everybody. In case y'all wondering why I was all quiet. Put stills.
Did you airdrop it?
Airdropping it right now.
You have your timer on?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
There you go. So this is the Northern Division, guys. Texas. I'm sending it to you, bro.
Oh. Okay. Accept this.
There you go. 20-page document. We're not going to break it down just yet, but we'll glance through it. We can save the breaking down for the next episode, if anything.
What do you want me to focus on? Let's see. So
Let's
here's
go
the
to
actual
facts.
document.
Let's go to the facts. So go down.
Parties, judicial.
Go down, keep
venue.
going. Right there.
Factual allegations.
Factual allegations. Okay, Prime develops great tasting and functional market-leading drinks, which is all speculative, by the way, guys. I hope you understand that. That's why, just to clarify, it's called factual allegations, because even the facts, supposed facts that the plaintiff party puts forward are allegations in and of itself, because the defense can
basically now
disagree with it.
What Mike's letting you know is like they're stating their facts on their end and what the company represents, and then the other party can come back and say, well, you guys mentioned Prime develops this, and these are the categories of the drinks. Well, we're going to counter by saying that's actually not the case due to these current evidence against your company, etc.
Right.
That's how legal debates start happening. You know what I mean? During the case.
Here's what's interesting, guys. Okay, so get this: in the state level, they're notice pleadings, and what does that mean? It basically says, "Fuck you, I can generally deny everything. Go prove your case." In the federal level, it's line item. So what does that mean? Ryan Garcia is going to have to go, and for each paragraph is going to have to either admit that it's true, deny that it's true, or upon information and belief, doesn't have enough information to admit or deny that it's true or false. So obviously the aspect of it, you know, it's not like Ryan Garcia has personal knowledge of how any of this thing is created, so he's going to deny it all or say he doesn't have enough factual knowledge to deny or agree with it. But let's just go by the headings. Okay, so whatever the fuck, he's talking about the populated prime, bullshit, whatever, go down. Then we go to B. Ryan Garcia is a boxer who promotes himself through controversy. He's gained notoriety through amassing numerous wins, and as a result of which he held the World Boxing Council interim lightweight title in 2021. Use social media gain, whatever. All right, boom. Just see. Garcia, that's where they're setting up the background to play into
Prime
their...
and I tested positive for Ostraine.
Yeah, dude. Look at that
what
shit.
the fuck,
Can
man?
you zoom
That's
into
hilarious.
that?
Oh, it's fucking funny.
Now,
bro.
get this, guys. He can still counter that. Now, he's saying, I drank Prime and I tested positive for Ostraine. What does that mean? He's not saying I drank Prime and because of that I tested positive for Ostraine. He could just be saying
these were
I
the
drank
sequence
Prime
of events.
and right.
That's it. I'm not saying one correlated with the other or
how
caused
the
the
fuck?
other.
Right. Go down.
Man, that's a shitty ass attorney,
dude. That's exactly what I'm getting at.
All right.
Who
In
the
other
fuck
words,
is this
how
guy?
How do you not see that this is not going to work?
And then right there, that's the biggest evidence they have of anything against Garcia. How, according to Garcia, the horrible chemicals in Prime hydration drinks are going to kill your guy's brains and mess up your guy's liver. Prime's hydration drinks, Garcia claims, will hurt you big time and are killing you. None of this is true. Now, that is a scientific argument. Just because, you know, the fact that none of this is true, keep in mind, Logan is either extremely stupid or that just has that much confidence in his brand. I think that it's both. It's confidence and stupidity. Why are you going to put yourself in a position, not only are you getting on the offensive of this, but you're going to put yourself in a position where through discovery, you are now going to allow Ryan Garcia's attorneys to go in there and test your product.
Yeah.
And it's all public information. Keep in mind, it's not like there's going to be a protective order unless they agree to one, which is why they're adamant about putting the Lanham Act violations, because that's how they're going to be able to tie it in as a patent infringement and keep it protected.
Bro, I've never seen, excuse me. I guess it's been such a while since I've seen a document that's been filed through the courts in this way, where you can now add YouTube links and screenshots and social media. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
So our firm was involved in a suit where we were defending against Luxottica, which is a parent company for Oakley and Ray-Ban.
Okay.
So we've gone against, the bigger high-end people like this, and that's how they attach actual excerpts, images, and things like that. As far as crazy. YouTube links, they were attaching Facebook links and things like that.
I didn't know they could do that.
But it's just a difference of federal and state.
Well, a lot has changed.
Without going into all this, we can say that for another time, if anything, because I don't want to bore you all. But nonetheless, this is their position. It's all 20 pages of it. Now, the hardest part, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, and the reason why it's very difficult to get on the offensive with defamation cases, the biggest challenge is always going to be proving damages. They're going to have to prove, and they're going to have to say that their company was hurt by the allegations of Ryan Garcia. How? If the charts are still showing profit margins, the only way they can probably do this is by showing that the profits were hit in line with whenever he made these statements. That is going to be very difficult to do. So is this a potential marketing ploy to set up a fight between Logan and Ryan? I'd say it's probably more of that than an actual suit. It's just he's really making himself vulnerable and his company by doing something like this. I don't know how they're allowing him to do this, at least if there's a board within the company.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What if the board had got involved and had to approve approved this before initially. Well, maybe they actually did, bro. I mean, I don't see why he would actually put this out without getting the approval, unless he's, again, just a fucking idiot also.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I'm getting at. I don't understand the end game about this. It benefits him in no way, and not only that, the attorneys, the way they're going about it, it's weird. It's all weird. It doesn't make sense.
It's just a mess.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that plays out, guys. I'd like to stay tuned with that and see what bullshit Ryan Garcia comes up with, too. I'm labeling it all bullshit because at the end of the day, you don't know what truth comes out of these guys' mouths. So.
You don't.
But we'll see, guys. Just a quick little skim through of it.
Okay, let's get back to politics. Fuck. All right.
Well, now we're back. Now we're in the politics.
Now we're in politics. Okay.
Next topic, guys. Segue.
Next topic. Let's get right
Speaking
into
of
it.
bullshit,
Because we all know how much you love Trump. Let's talk about Trump. How the Trump trial has backfired spectacularly on the Democrats. Keyword, spectacularly. Okay.
Yeah.
So
it's all bullshit, guys.
Yeah,
this is all
the best
fucking
way to
bullshit, man.
It really is all bullshit. The thing is, they tried using Trump's former attorney against him.
Yeah, Michael Cohen.
Hush money and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently everything that's been transcribed is just showing otherwise. Because if you guys don't know, they're not allowing media. This is all happening in New York, right? But they're not allowing the media to be in there. So the only thing that can be used to initially see what was about on that day of during trial is going over the transcripts, right? And so going over these transcripts, basically Michael is just going completely against any and everything that he said. And to sum it all up, guys.
Not me, guys. Yeah.
Sum it all up here. What is it? Michael Cohen, right, is basically making the argument that his salary was used for hush money. Okay, saying that, which there was previous years, I believe he was given up to $420,000 yearly, right, for I guess being Trump's attorney at the time. But that specific year, when all of that was going on, that he was reimbursed through his salary for that hush money. And again, there are prior what's it called, testimonies where Cohen has specifically said that was not the case. Now he's going against his own word and saying that it was. And of course, the defense's strategy is basically just saying, okay, make up your fucking mind. What's going on here, right? Which discredits him completely. But, I mean, what are your thoughts on this, Mike? I mean, do you think it's ridiculous? I think it's fucking stupid already.
I think you told me earlier that there was some cross-examination.
There was.
Done on Michael Cohen. And the biggest thing that pointed out to me was, I don't know how well the attorneys executed, but they got what they needed. Understand, guys, and this is my understanding of Michael Cohen specifically, because the key on the offensive against Trump is going to be Cohen's testimony. And in that testimony, first it was established that Cohen would get paid annually, más o menos, $420K a year from the Trump organization. Now, this is how it was for a while. Then, coincidentally, at the time of the allegations of the hush money towards Stormy Daniels and others, supposedly, they're saying that $420 he was instructed to use towards reimbursement it was to be considered as reimbursement for the out-of-pocket money that Michael Cohen paid to Stormy Daniels and others. How the fuck you're going to say that confidently during cross? I mean, you're going to say that confidently, first of all, that, what they paid me was used towards reimbursement to be from what I paid to them. But then on cross, they're going to reveal that you were just paid that all along and that there was no intent behind that it'd be used to reimburse. That just goes to show the ridiculousness of this trial, the ridiculousness of how it is. And if it kind of makes sense, that's really a big reason why I personally haven't been following along with it, just because I think it's all bullshit. You're not the only one, bro.
Apparently, this is one trial that most people are actually just not even paying attention to it, because polls are saying everybody sees it as bullshit.
Yeah, guys, it's a criminal trial. So understand that, Trump could be facing real jail time here. I hope the jury can see past this bullshit and just, throw it out within an hour or less, because fuck this. Don't set this precedent. Don't allow presidential candidates to attack each other like this because I think it sets a dangerous precedent, and it's gonna be a domino effect. I don't like it. I don't like where it's going. I really don't like where this is at. I think it's a shame of where we're at. Focus on real crimes like murderers and money launderers and drugs and all that, because this bullshit is exactly what it is, bullshit.
Well, we're gonna find out what this bullshit ends up, or the results of this bullshit end up being. As of Tuesday, May 28th, this coming Tuesday, we're gonna finally hear those closing arguments.
Yep.
So
we'll see how it goes.
My predictions is, I still have some hope for America. I think we got some good change coming and people are waking up. I think so too. I think it's gonna be in Trump's favor. Praying for it. You know what I mean?
I think so too. And I hope so.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. That's our prediction. Not guilty.
America's ready for that change again. We're going back.
Yes, we are. It's gonna happen, guys, all right?
It is. But
it's gonna happen.
All right, guys. Well, I think this was a good episode of Stogies and Stuff for y'all.
Oh, definitely 31. It was. Definitely.
Make sure you share, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Continue to
stay tuned, baby.
Support. And I think season 2 does officially require us to have some merch. Let's make that shit happen already.
Let's do it, bro.
You know, breaking down today's agenda. That's initially what we doing, ladies and gents. You know,
breaking down the agenda. That's what the shirt's gonna have. Breaking the agenda.
We respect everybody's opinions, but we're just making ours known. All right, we're trying to wake you the fuck up. If you wake up, amazing. Welcome. You know,
get out of the matrix.
If not, cool. You can make your argument against this. Share your opinion. We may accept it. We may not. But at the end of the day, we will respect it.
Yep.
So stay tuned, ladies and gents. Great Stogies and Stuff session.
Boom.
See you next.
Out.
This is a sad day for our country. It's a sad day for our justice system. The best justice system ever created by man. The foundation of our constitutional republic.
These niggas prayed on my downfall. They what? These niggas prayed on my downfall. Oh, no, and bitch, I stood tall. You did?